From your staff schedule view, click the book with a little A icon next to the course that you want to enter in grades for. And you will see several tabs on the left-hand side. The bottom tab says Learning Standards. Go ahead and click on that. When the Learning Standards screen loads, you're going to want to make sure you're in the correct trimester. In this case, we've gone over the date for trimester 1, so we've automatically been dropped into trimester 2. So I'm going to go back to trimester 1, and we notice that the cells are locked. And there's a post button in the upper right-hand corner. Go ahead and click on that to unlock the screen. You'll notice that that button turns into Update. If you are not using the gradebook, do not click Update, because it will update this spreadsheet with what's in your gradebook. So if you're not using the gradebook, there's nothing to update. Once this screen is unlocked, you can click inside any of these cells and start individually marking students appropriately. There is an NA column, or an NA selection rather, if that particular standard is non-applicable. To make short work of this, you'll notice these arrows. If I use these, the down arrow will fill everything underneath this cell with this value. If I click the right arrow, it will fill everything to the right with this value. And then you can go in after it's loaded and tweak individual scores if you like. You'll notice this small green triangle. That indicates that a change has been saved. If I navigate away from this page and then navigate back, you'll notice that all of those changes that I made are saved. No green little triangle. But if I click inside here and make a change or add something else, you'll notice that little green triangle, again indicating that a save has been made. In addition to changing trimesters, you can also jump between your courses. So you can jump from, if you're a core teacher, you can move from homeroom to ELA. And each sheet is going to have to be unlocked. So you'll notice that when you move to a different course, this is also locked if you haven't unlocked it. So you're going to go ahead and click on Post, and that'll open this up. And you'll have to do that, like I said, for each of your subjects. So you can navigate through each of your subjects, unlock them, and then enter in those scores. In addition to the scores for the subject standards, we also are going to enter in comments. Comments are done under the homeroom section. Again, this is for core teachers. At the very bottom of your core values list, you'll see a row titled columns. When you click inside of there, you will notice two icons. One looks like a little thought bubble with a pencil. That's narrative comments. And the other is just a bubble, and that is canned comments or pre-written comments. So if I click inside the narrative comments, I'll see the name of the student, and then I can free type inside the box. I can also paste inside the box, Control V from Windows machines, Command V from Apple machines. So I can do my comments in a word processing program and then cut and paste them in here. You'll notice down at the bottom there is a character count, and this again is a character count, not a word or letter count. So spaces, as you see, count as characters. When you're done, go ahead and click Save, and you'll see a little bubble here indicating that a comment has been made. The canned comments are a little bit different. You have to click inside this box in order for the canned comments to appear. You're going to want to talk to your leadership about what canned comments are appropriate, as each are different for each school. Each list, rather, is different for each school. So you're going to want to go ahead and go through your courses and enter in all your grades. If you're a specials teacher, you're going to follow the same procedure. You're going to click on the book with an A icon on it in your class list. And I'm going to go ahead and click on Learning Standards. And you will also have to change trimesters to make sure it's appropriate, or rather just make sure that your trimester is loaded appropriately. And then if your sheet is locked, you're going to want to go ahead and click the Post button to unlock it. And once it's loaded, you can click inside, select your score, and then autofill across if that's most appropriate. You'll notice these green triangles indicating that the cell has been edited and changed. You can click inside here and make changes as appropriate. And then when it's time to switch classes, you'll click this classes drop-down menu, and you'll see all of the different sections that you have listed here. But again, each grade book is separate, so you're going to want to Click Post to unlock that. You're going to have to do that for each of your classes.